The co-pilot is smelling the alcohol on her, looking worried. Can she really fly the plane like this? Whittaker plays it cool, getting the plane on the runway just in time, but the 30-knot winds have it doing the shimmy before even leaving the ground. The co-pilot is losing it, while Whittaker is still in party mode, totally unfazed. As the plane takes off, it starts shaking like crazy due to turbulence, but Whittaker just veers off course and floors it to burst through the clouds. The co-pilot is baffled by Whittaker's moves, totally losing his grip, following orders like a confused puppy. Passengers are in a panic, and once they see the sunlight ahead, Whittaker cranks the throttle up to 11. The engines roar to life, propelling everyone above the clouds, and the passengers burst into applause as Whittaker hands the controls to the co-pilot. Then it's 2 vodka bottles into the drink holder, and for this 52-minute flight aside from takeoff, Whittaker is basically in dreamland. Hold on a minute, looks like you just need a wake-up call. Challenger 227. Please proceed to Central Support Flight Phase 30. Support Flight Phase 30. Challenger 227. Why, what? The elevator feels tight, sir. Don't force it, Whittaker. Strap everyone in. Whittaker didn't expect to be woken up like this. Airplane plummeting from 30,000 feet is not exactly a pleasant alarm clock. The co-pilot is in total chaos, the hydraulic system is out, and Whittaker is trying to keep the plane steady while reporting this situation. In this emergency, Whittaker is preparing for the worst, instructing the co-pilot to open everything that can be opened. The main wing barely extends before it gets blown like a leaf, and passengers are bracing for a crash as the flight attendants give warnings. Following Whittaker's lead, the co-pilot dumps the remaining fuel quickly, but at this point, the plane's already fallen to 20,000 feet safe landing. Not in this lifetime. Whittaker deduces the accident was caused by a failed wing level mechanism. Trying to level a plane is like wishing on a shooting star, but if they keep nosediving, it's game over for everyone. So Whittaker tells the co-pilot to switch to manual, only to find out it's completely out of action. The one glimmer of hope left is on Whittaker's side. The co-pilot can't reach the control switch, so Whittaker quickly calls over a flight attendant. With the timely assistance of the flight attendant, Whittaker successfully takes full control of the plane, appearing remarkably calm and composed as those around him stare at him in shock. He tells the co-pilot to retract gear, then orders a 180-degree turn for backward flight. With both hands glued to the controls, the task of pushing the throttle goes to the flight attendant while the co-pilot is utterly confused by Whittaker's action. He's never heard of a passenger plane flying backward, yet at this moment, as Whittaker gently moves the control stick, the entire aircraft slowly adopts a spiral descent. At this point, Whittaker tells the co-pilot to retract the wings quickly and unlock the flaps. The already panicked passengers become even more alarmed and flip upside down in sync. Jesus, what a move. Whittaker successfully halts the plunge, but this situation can't last long. While he's scouting for a landing spot, his girlfriend unbuckles her seatbelt, so Whittaker spins around to help her falling child. At that moment, the plane's low fuel pressure causes a dual-sided failure, and the little boy is placed back in his seat and buckled up. One engine ignites, and Whittaker immediately orders to extinguish it, but then the other engine catches fire too. Evan, stop the speed, stop the speed. The slide is full, the slide is full. Tommy, we're rapidly losing altitude on the left side of the aircraft. Challenger 227, I see you dropped 1,000 meters, Tommy, all power's full. We're losing altitude on the left, Challenger 227, our power's back to normal. Whittaker's backfoot maneuver has successfully turned the plane from free fall to level flight. Although both engines are out, at least the plane's leveled off, facing an open field. That's the best outcome they could hope for. Spotting a house ahead, Whittaker does his best to avoid it, but a collision is inevitable. Job's reflex, what? It's occupying 1414. The center has arrived, and the tin is confirmed at USD 179. Look, you plane didn't fully disintegrate. Most passengers survived. Awakening, Whittaker finds himself in a hospital bed, watching news videos. Whittaker's still in the dark about how many survived, when Charlie, as the union rep, comes to check on the injured Whittaker. Little did he know, they were naval buddies, and Whittaker's flying skills are legendary. He knows that if it were anyone else, the outcome could have been a swim with fishes. But now, including the crew, out of 102 people, 96 made, 2 flight attendants and 4 passengers lost their lives, but this result is nothing short of a miracle. Whittaker is rightfully called a hero. Unfortunately for him, the flight attendant who died was actually his girlfriend, and they were together just last night. Now they've tragically crossed paths in opposite realms. After the routine questioning, the NTSB allows Whittaker to recuperate. But for the captain, the ordeal is far from over. While recuperating, Whittaker sneaks out to the hallway for a smoke. By chance, he meets Nick, a bit of a junkie, and before leaving, Whittaker asks for his address, promising to visit after he gets out. 3 days later, Whittaker returns to his dad's farm. He's too scared to go back to the city house. Reporters everywhere. Seeking change, Whittaker empties all alcohol at home, clear or brown. Flushing it all down the toilet. Maybe out of guilt, or maybe the crash brought some clarity.